Today on the Pobble server I decided to make a Shulker farm because, let's face it, any multiplayer server could use a Shulker farm. The problem is, I've never actually made a Shulker farm for Java Edition before. Probably because in the past I usually played solo worlds and didn't really have need for a farm there. And also because in Java Edition, Shulker farms are a lot more complicated. I had trouble finding a decent tutorial for one. But I finally came across a video from Ray's Plays, and I'll put a link in the description to that video, that had a very good tutorial for a Shulker farm for Java Edition that actually explains how it works. To summarize, it uses a mechanic that I don't think exists in Bedrock Edition, only Java Edition. When a Shulker is aggroed, it causes all of the Shulkers nearby to also aggro and shoot bullets. So this farm puts one Shulker in the center of the farm that gets aggroed by a snow golem. There is a lava source between the Shulker and the snow golem that instantly destroys any Shulker bullets the Shulker tries to shoot. The Shulker can't be damaged by the snow golem or by its own bullets, so it never teleports. However, any other Shulkers in the farm are in 1 block by 2 block wide vertical tubes, and they're aggroed along with the Shulker in the center. They shoot bullets, hit themselves, and either teleport, duplicate, or are killed and drop their Shulker shells. Shulkers that duplicate, the new duplicates, aren't aggroed. For that reason, there's a trap door between the snow golem and the Shulker in the center that periodically opens and closes to cause the Shulker in the center to re-aggro and aggro any new Shulkers that have appeared in the farm. That's the principle behind it anyway. To get the farm started, I only need 2 Shulkers, one that goes in a very specific position in the center of the farm, and then another one that can go in any of the tubes that are going to be in the farm. The one that got to go in the middle, I need to get that there first, and it's very tricky. It has to go in just the right place. It took me a few attempts to get it right. The first time I tried it, I thought I was going to be smart and not bother to use an activator rail like the tutorial video explained to do, and just try to break the minecart when it came to rest at the spot I needed it to. Unfortunately, I failed to break the minecart and just ended up killing the Shulker. The second attempt, I put in an activator rail, but I misplaced the rails leading to it, and that caused the Shulker to fall off of the track and onto the floor of the end city. So I was starting to get nervous because this is a small end city. It only has so many Shulkers in it. I can't afford to screw up too many times. I was carefully plotting out how I was going to make my third attempt at getting that first Shulker in there, and then this happened. Here's something I'm thinking. There's 2 Shulkers down there I can pick up quite easily, but I have to build an entirely new structure to get them into there. That means I have to tear all of that down to get at those. And if those 2 don't work, then I'm going to have to rebuild something else to get at the last couple that are in this pillar here. That's a pain in my ass. What the shit? You asshole! You asshole! Why? Why the fuck did you do that? You can probably tell I was not happy. But it wasn't Major Bandit's fault. He was just another victim like me who got teleported to World Spawn when an administrator on the server was messing around with some files when people were online, and it teleported everyone that was online at the time to World Spawn. I decided, since I was in the overworld at this point anyway, I'd go back to my home base and brew a couple more invisibility potions, and then I got teleported back to the end. Alright, I'm out. I'll come back when you're done fucking around. I can't have any mistakes here. This has to work. I cannot afford to screw this up. I'm running out of Shulkers to move. Down there to an activator rail, which should punch it out, hopefully, into that space. Please, for the love of God, let this work. Oh, wait, invisibility potion's wearing off. There we go. Nope, no, take that off. Please, please, please let this work. He's in. It's going up. Moving into the farm. Oh, it looks like it's in place. I think it worked. Is it in the minecart right now? Looks like it's still in the minecart. Axe. Is it in the minecart? I can't tell. It is not in the minecart. Good. Let me break the minecart. Okay, minecart's broken. Now, give me a solid block. There. Break this block. It's in place! I got it! Thank goodness. All right. Now let's just put everything in place. Actually, wait. I got the lava bucket. I may destroy some important stuff here, but I need to place the lava there. And that's looks like it's flowing correctly. Okay, I think I got it. Now with the most nerve-wracking part of the build done, the shulker in place, the rest was relatively straightforward. I create the snow golem directly under the shulker, and then set up the redstone that opens and closes the trap door between them, causing the shulker to aggro. When the shulker is aggro, it opens up far enough that it looks like it's touching the lava, but it's not harmed at all by that, and that lava destroys any shulker bullets that it shoots. The snow golem can still shoot its snowballs through the lava source, but it still doesn't hurt the shulker at all in the center. I build up all the pillars around it for the places for the other shulkers in the farm to teleport to, and then I just need to get one more shulker into the farm. But I made a mistake. I was supposed to cover the entire top and sides of the farm with water sources and flowing water to prevent any shulkers from teleporting to anywhere on the outside of the farm before I brought in the second shulker. Fortunately, I got lucky, and the second shulker teleported inside the farm anyway. Unfortunately, for some reason, at some point that second shulker disappeared. If I had to guess, I think it was probably because I had the redstone opening and closing the trapdoor that causes the farm to function active while I was away working in the end city cleaning things up. And I probably shouldn't have been away from the farm while it was activated. I was easily able to bring in another shulker into the farm because, again, it doesn't have to go to a specific place. I just had to get it to teleport inside the farm. And from that point on, I was only operating the farm when I was there standing on top of it, AFK, letting it work. And it works great. Put the cart down. There we go. It should pop out onto that block. Perfect. You don't see anything? I'm not here. Make sure you can't teleport to that. It's in. There's at least 2 in there. I think we're in business. There's 3 in there. All right. It's working. Either I got unlucky and that first shulker just died, or it was because I was too far away from the farm when I activated it, and it prevented the shulker from being able to duplicate. But it is 100% working now. It is working. Woo! My gosh, that was a lot of effort. Oh my gosh, that took a while. Well, now that I have a ton of shulker shells, I might as well share them with the rest of the community on the server. But why give it away for free when I can charge money? Now that I've cleared that out, I want to put in here a system whereby you put 1 diamond in and you get out 1 shulker box. When diamonds get into this dropper, it's going to spit them into this chest. At the same time, for every diamond it spits into this chest, it's also going to activate this dropper, which will spew out shulker boxes onto a bubble column here. Oh, okay, so the diamonds are going into here. I need a filter system for the diamonds. I want to make sure that that actually works. It's dumping the extra diamonds in there, which is good. If I run out of shulkers, or they drop something in here that's not a diamond, I want to spit it back out at them. This is my sorter. It's accepting only diamonds. This top hopper is where stuff gets dropped in. If it's a diamond, it goes down through this hopper and gets fed into here. And this filter then unlocks this hopper and it dumps the diamonds over to here and down into the dropper. If there's anything in this dropper, it activates this dropper over and over again until the dropper is empty. And every time it activates this dropper, it activates this dropper, which contain the shulker shells. Try that again. Dump 7 in there. It activated 7 times. It dumped the 7 diamonds in there. Perfect. Okay, that's what I needed to do. So every diamond that ends up in that hopper is going to end up in this dropper, activating the dropper as many times as there are diamonds, and then activating this dropper that's going to have the shulker shells, the shulker boxes in it once every time a diamond is put into it. Now, if you put something into it that's not a diamond, it's going to go skip that filter, and it's going to go through here to this dropper, which is going to dump things into the same water column. What happens if I run out? If I run out of shulkers and people still continue to try and put diamonds into it, I want it to actually give back the diamonds. Here. Redstone torch there. If there's anything in this dropper, that comparator will turn on, it'll turn off that torch. But if it's empty, so this block is going to get powered, that locks the filter, but doesn't lock this pipeline. Now if I put diamonds in here, they should go into here. Good. I think I got it. I think it's built. The redstone is done. I just need to cover it up and dress it up. Alright, I need to finish stocking this up But the way this works is you drop diamonds into here. For every diamond you drop, it will shoot out a shulker box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Give me 8. Why did it give me 8? I dropped in 7 diamonds. Oh, it didn't drop me 8. One of these was the one I had with stuff in it. So yeah, it dropped me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shulker box. Now if I drop anything in there that isn't a diamond, it'll spit it right back out. Like, perfect. And if I run out of shulker boxes eventually, and you throw diamonds in there, it'll throw the diamonds back out. Well, I guess I'm going to be back at my farm because between fully stocking up that shulker box dispensary shop and giving away a few shulker shells to people, I'm out again. I have like 4 shells left. So I'll be here AFK for a while, collecting more shells. I know others on this server are attempting to make their own shulker farm, and I didn't exactly hide this shulker farm in the end very well, so others could probably find it and make use of it. But you never know. I might get some interest from people on the server that want to buy my shulker boxes, rather than go to the trouble of making their own farm or going out to find my farm and collect shells themselves. We'll see. But one thing I have learned about making a shulker farm, I don't care if it's Java Edition or Bedrock Edition, you can't possibly make a shulker farm without saying a few curse words.